Hello guys, in this video I will talk about the Maps+more application of Volkswagen e-app, how to connect to the car, what are the features of the Maps+more, what I think should improved and what I think should be kept as an application. So let's get started. So this is my iPhone. First thing what you need to do is to go to the store, even it's App Store or Google Store, and download app called Maps+more. This is the app. The second thing is to turn on your Bluetooth if it's not turned on. Mine is turned on. And then you can see here in the phone menu, you need to look for this Bluetooth device in your phone in order to pair it. So let's go to the settings, Bluetooth, and then this is the device. Click on it. It said it's connected, and the entertainment system says that the phone is connected. Then we need to start the application. This is the application. It already said the application is app operation, which means that the application is already connected, and now it's retrieving the data from the system. Okay, this is the app. I switched the phone to the docking station of the car because it's much more comfortable like this. So let's see what is this app and what functions it have. First, you can see here, this is the radio dashboard. This dashboard is repeating here on the radio of the car and here on the multifunctional display in front of the driver. I don't see much of the need to have this dashboard here because it's repeating on three places. And this is all about the radio. You can mute, unmute, or change stations like this. But I don't think that it's not safer for me to operate here rather than to change the radio stations from here on the wheel. So for me, this doesn't make sense to be here. The next dashboard is the driving data dashboard. This is information about the current trip. This is the average consumption. This is what kilometers is left until I need to charge car. This is the average speed. This is the current consumption. Currently, it's only the heater is turning on, so it's 1 kilowatt of energy consumption. This is how much kilometers I have passed since I started the trip, and this is how long the trip is. This is the short-term data, and this is the long-term data. I think this is collected for several days. I'm not sure how much, but it's more maybe a month of data. That information you can also see here on the multifunctional display. With these knobs here, you can change the multifunction display. Let's go up. Average speed, the mileage since I start. This is the distance from since I start the trip. The range, average power, average consumption currently. So all this information, you have it on the multifunction display here. I think that's useful. I don't know if I haven't used it actually. This screen I haven't used it at all. I'm using it only when I shoot some videos. Because if I need information, I have it already here and I can pick it very easily from the steering wheel. So let's go back. The next dashboard is e-manager. Here you can see the status of the car and the battery status. The most interesting part here on the app is the schedulers. You can select different type of schedulers. I'll show you one. So let's say the departure time will be 10 minutes before 11 p.m. and every day. Manage location. I would like to, on this scheduler, on 10 minutes before PM, 10 minutes before 11 PM, to charge the car. Set maximum charge to, say, 100%. Come on. And charging current, you can change the charging current. Here you can see what is the off peak. You can say, let's say the off peak is from 10 to 6, and you can turn it on, and then the car will schedule the charging to be off peak. The other thing that you can do is to, for example, if you're leaving to work every day at, let's say, 8 AM, you can set that the car would like to be air conditioning, it will be warm at 8 PM, and you can put here the 8 PM. So this is the more interesting part here on the schedulers. I use that not on a regular basis, but I use it when I need to charge the car off peak, or I have to go to some long distances and I want to preheat the car. The next dashboard is the Maps. The application is using the Garmin software to navigate you and to point you to the location where you want to go. I think it's useful. I don't use it very often because I prefer to use Google Maps, but that's a personal choice, so you can choose to use one or the other. I like that I have it. So the one thing that I don't like in this Garmin software is that in order to have the maps, I need to install not only the map where I'm located to, but the whole Eastern Europe map, which is including Poland, Greece, a lot of countries around the Eastern Europe. And this is a car that can go 130-140 kilometers in single charge. So if I have to go from, let's say, Bulgaria to Poland, that would be a lot of a very huge trip. So this is the Garmin software. It will be better if I can download smaller chunks of the maps, but it is what it is. This dashboard here is the phone. You can select which one contacts from your phone. You can just dial a phone number. It's a standard phone dashboard. This one, Think Blue, I personally don't use it because I give it a chance. I didn't much like it. I prefer to use the blue indication here and here to know what speed and what energy to consume from the car in order to be as blue as possible. This means that the consumption of the car will be optimal. So I don't like this dashboard, I don't use it, so if you like it, you can use it. And this is the settings where you can change some settings of the phone and some of the car. Send location. I don't want Volkswagen to use my location. You can set the country, the color dashboard, the radio, traffic announcements. I don't think this is working on my country. The maps of the navigation, the units, day, night, home address, stuff like this. The most thing that I'm using, yeah, the speed alert actually is good because it shows you the speed limits, and if you are 10 kilometers above the speed limit, it can alert you with small question mark here. The one thing that I use much is the maximum charging current. You can say that the minimum is 5 amps, maximum is whatever the charger can give, but the charger on the car is limited to 3.6 kilowatts, so it will be around 16 or 15 amps. Usually I use it to 10 amps. This is the interior temperature currently. I haven't saw any difference if I put it like very hot or very low. It stays like this. This is the minimum charge. I don't know what it is. And that's it of the software. I think it needs more improvements. For example, I would like to see a graphs where the car is recording, for example, what's the consumption of the car during the trip, and then upload it to some cloud service or somewhere when you can analyze, or just make a copy of it and analyze it later on. This is something that is missing. Other things that I really miss is to have some features to turn on or off, like for example auto locking of the car. What else? Stuff like that I did with the OBD 11 and not using the app. So this is Maps+more. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. See you soon.